So going ahead and doing another bulb. I barely have any water, just a little bit of water. If you look at my watercolors, that red, there's not a lot of water in there. I'm dipping the brush into the water, I'm wiping it off on the edge, and then I'm just kind of going like this to get some color, okay? Then, maybe I'll work on this one. I'll come in here, and I'll use the tip of my brush, and I'll start working on the edge. And before it dries, because it dries pretty quickly, I rinse my brush, I wipe it off to where it's just damp, and I come in here, and if I do little circles right along that edge, it kind of fuzzes it away. I can wipe my brush off over here and come back with a dry brush, and I can really fuzz it off. Now I do want that to be brighter. So I'll come in and I'll really try to work on getting it brighter. These Christmas lights are bright, or any lights you do, whatever holiday. The lights are bright. So I'm rinsing my brush, I'm wiping it off so there's not much water on it. Then I come in with less water and I start to fuzz it out. Now when I get a lot of color, like I've picked up a lot of the pigment, I wipe it off. Then I come back and I fuzz it out even more. You just go back and forth that way. Then I'd come in and do the other side. I want it to be more magenta maybe. I can come in with some, if I can get it to pick up and activate, I can come in with maybe some magenta and change the color, or I can do multicolor. It could be very pretty in that way. But a lot of it is really using less water and wiping your brush off and using that dry brush to fade things out, okay? And then, once I had finished all that, I want to have my halo of light around it. I rinse my brush, make sure it's totally clean. I can come in with water and use water very carefully to put in a halo, and then tap the color in and just go right along the edge. Wipe off my brush and come in and work on getting that to fuzz off nicely so it looks more like a glow. And I have to wipe my brush frequently because it picks up the pigment and it has too much pigment on it, so I have to wipe and fuzz and wipe and fuzz. But I want it to have a pretty fade to it, and I'd go all around and I would do all of my different areas. And I want the cord part to be like that dark green, and how they're that dark green. But that is going to be your assignment. You're going to take the paper you have and you're going to fill it with swirling lights, and then you're going to decide the colors and you're going to start to paint it in.